Welcome back to the channel, everybody. We have a Blubaru2 update and a whole bunch of other exciting stuff that's been going on coming up next. Okay, so it's been over a week since the last update. Where we left off was after putting some new plugs in this thing to try to fix the misfire issue. That did part of it, not all of it. So like I said, next step is going to be coil packs. So we're going to try that next. And if that doesn't solve it all, then the next step would be doing a compression check to see if we just have a bum cylinder, which is also common in these things. That just happens. But the reason for it being a little bit since the last video is my good friend Corey came up here all the way from South Carolina. And while it was great to catch up, it wasn't just a social visit. He also brought him along. He drug up here all the way from South Carolina my Datsun 240Z that has been keeping his driveway from floating away for the past 5 years. Half a decade it's been down there. It's been one thing after another. Either he didn't have a place to go with it, he didn't have anything to pull it with, we were getting the title sorted out, all kinds of things that just made it a very, very long project. Life happens. What are you going to do? But finally the stars aligned and it is now up here, and that is going to be an upcoming project. Not yet, but that is going to be upcoming. So, but I'll give you a little bit of a teaser as to where we're at and the progress that we've already made, within the first, 48 hours on that car, which hasn't run for probably 20 years, maybe more. So it's pretty exciting to get our hands dirty on that one a little bit. So we'll get into that a little bit later. But for now, we're going to do some coil packs on the Blubaru2, and also give you a little bit of info on the stuff that Corey brought with him. He has a special set of skills which allowed him to whip up some really, really cool designs and some logos that I'm going to show you. I'm going to put them here somewhere, and that we're going to find a spot to stick them. So I haven't decided where we're going to put them yet. I'm going to hold them up on the car, maybe take a couple pictures. So let me know what you guys think. I kind of didn't want to do it in the back window because that's very late 90s, early 2000s, Fast and the Furious car scene. So I kind of wanted to stay away from that. And also there's a wiper, so that would be kind of weird. But yeah, I'm not totally decided on where to put them yet. So maybe you guys can help me out with that and give me some suggestions. But we're gonna get on with that stuff. And Corey also donated a couple other cool things to Project Blubaru2 when he heard what we were going to do. He used to have a Subaru, some of the parts carried over, so he was cool enough to bring those along with him all the way up from South Carolina. So I'm going to put those down here and show you what they are, and those are going to go on Project Blubaru2 when we're doing the suspension and things like that. I don't want to give away too much. Wait to reveal the whole pile of parts that we have later on. Well, yeah, that's what we're going to do right now, and we'll take it for a spin and see if the misfire issue is fixed. We'll see. Even though we just had this apart the other day to do the spark plugs, we're going to take it apart again and put the new coil packs in and see if that fixes the rest of our misfire issue. Nice coil packs in there. Just going to finish buttoning this back up and they'll be ready to try it out. Okay, new coil packs are in. We're going to fire it up and give it a try, and we'll see if that fixes the problem. If not, then we're going to go into a compression test and see if that that cylinder is just kind of giving it up, which is also possible. The thing's got a buttload of miles on it, so who knows. But fingers crossed that the coil packs are going to help it. That would be a lot easier and a lot less expensive. So here we go. Started better. It's a good sign. Yeah. So all right. Always buckle up, kids. I get yelled at for not wearing my seatbelt in some of the previous videos, so yes, Mom. So let's take it for a spin and see if that fixed it. We'll let you know what happened. There we go. can tell. It's running good, but can't really tell if it's just all in my head or or what. So I think we're going to see if we can get that check engine light to blink, and if I reset it, if it stays off, then we know that the problem really is fixed and we don't have to go any further, and then we can schedule this thing in to start doing all the fun stuff. Okay, I couldn't get the check engine light to flash, which is a good sign, I hope. So I'm going to reset the codes with my code scanner and see if we can get it to pop up. Okay, let's give it a try, see what happens. So far, so good. Been doing a couple miles on it, getting into boost quite often. Good solid pulls, and not a flicker from the check engine light so far. So that's a good sign. I think we may have solved the problem, hopefully. Okay, ladies and gents, I'm pretty confident that did it. I put quite a few miles on it, been pulling hard in boost, passing cars, so pulling for a quarter mile at a time, and it's good. Pulls harder. I can hear the turbo a lot more, which I'm guessing is a good sign. And if it's running better, it's spooling the turbo a little bit better. So yeah, I think we got it. And just a shout out those 2 coil packs for cylinders 2 and 4. They came courtesy of Tyler, who is IG Loud STI. I'll put his info down below. He's been helping me out with some of the parts and sourcing some things, because he actually has the Subaru dealer hookup. So if you guys need anything, that's how you get a hold of him. We are also planning on doing a STI intake manifold that we're going to do over at his place. So that's coming up pretty soon as well, along with all these other parts. So that's also going to be from Tyler. So thank you, Tyler. Hopefully a boost gauge too, if you can find it, and we'll go from there. But yeah, I think we're going to wrap it up. We don't need to do the compression test. I think we're good to go. And I'm going to get back with you guys with another update real soon once we schedule in. Now that the thing is running okay, now we can start putting on the go fast parts, the good stuff. See you guys soon.